What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know it has been forever. I've been absolutely swamped at work. I've been working 40+ hour weeks. I just have not gotten a chance to get out and do some fishing. So today we are going to be attempting a sequel, kind of, from a video last year. If you guys remember, last summer we did a budget fishing challenge, Walmart budget fishing challenge, and we got the money for that challenge from returning bottles. So we're going to do the same thing again this year. As you can see, we're freighted with bottles. Last year I think I had like 5 or 6 bags, but they were small bags. This year we've got 3 bags, and as you can see, they're huge. They're like the big black contractor bags. So I think we'll get close to $30 this year. I'm hoping that's going to be the case. If we can break that $30 barrier, I think I'm going to try to go do Dick's Sporting Goods instead of Walmart again. But if we're in that $20-25 range still, I'll probably still try Walmart, just because even though they don't have quite as many options, they have a lot cheaper options. So I think if I'm still in that $20-25 range, I think a video from Walmart would be a lot more entertaining than something from Dick's. I would really have to limit myself if I went to Dick's with that budget. But we're gonna go do that. We're gonna go return these bottles, see what we get. We're still a few days off from purchasing anything. I've got work. Today's Wednesday. I've got work tonight, and I work the next 2 afternoons. And then starting Saturday or Friday afternoon, depending, is when I will be off for over a week. We're gonna be able to crank out these videos, so that either Friday or Saturday is probably when I'll be doing the purchasing of whatever we decide to get. But I figured I would record an intro, just kind of let you guys know what we were doing. So let's go.
Hey guys, we are back. It has been a little bit. Sorry for the white noise a little bit. I've got a fan running over here in the corner and an AC running in that corner over there. It's like 94 today, so it's pretty hot. I don't know if I ever showed you guys or told you guys, but we ended up getting about, if we rounded up, we got about $32 from the bottles. I can put a receipt up here. So that was gonna be our budget, and the last time I felt pretty limited just because we had to get everything, combo, line, baits, whatever. So this time around, I just decided, I figured if we're around that $30 mark, maybe $35 mark, if I was willing to bend a little bit, we could get a pretty decent combo, something that's not quite that beginner kiddie size, but more up to that mid-sized beginner bass fisherman kind of area. So I kind of wanted to do that instead, just because last time we went so budget. I decided when I got that receipt back that instead of getting everything, I would just find a combo, reel and rod, and that was it. And because of that reason, and also because I have so much tackle coming out the ear, so much line and everything, I've got plenty of stuff to spool it up and throw without having to buy more lures for these challenges. Our budget was about $32. This was $29.99 without tax, just because, as I mentioned in the last video last year, I don't count tax just because tax is it's different in every state, so it's tough to get like a consistent price, you know what I mean? Someone in, like, if First State did this in Delaware, he'd be able to afford a little bit more than me because I have the 5% tax, whatever. So this is $29.99 without tax, and it's gonna be our combo for this challenge. And I couldn't be more excited. We've got a Shimano Finesse combo, a Shimano FX combo right here. It's got a 20 size 2500 reel. It's a 6-foot medium, so it's pretty small for bass fishing, for decent bass fishing. But where we're gonna take it, we've got a lot of pretty small smallmouth and some panfish as well, some yellow perch, some sunfish and stuff like that. So that's gonna be our focus today, some smaller bass on this. I think this is a really nice, like heavier panfish rod, small bass rod. I think it's a really good pond hopping rod overall. So I'm looking forward to getting this out there. Like I said, this came out at right around $29.99, which I think for any Shimano combo is really nice. I have an SLX. Beyond that, I don't have a ton of experience with Shimano, but it's one of those brands that just screams reliable and all that stuff. So I'm certainly not worried about how it's going to perform, but we'll have to see when we get up there. It feels pretty flimsy even for a medium. Maybe that's just because it's a 6-foot variant instead of the 6'6" or 7-foot. But I'm really looking forward to getting up there this evening and maybe tomorrow and doing some fishing. So I'll probably just throw some finesse here, either some bass baits, like some micro Senkos, or maybe some spoons, just some smaller stuff that I can catch some bass on, but also some smaller perch and stuff like that. As much all around as I can get, because that's ideally, with a challenge like this, I want to find these setups that you can pretty much catch anything on. That's kind of the idea. I don't want it to be a dedicated bass setup. So needless to say, I'm pretty excited for this. I'm gonna spool it up and we're gonna head up to my buddy's camp. We're either gonna fish tonight or tomorrow morning. You guys will see obviously when we get there, but regardless, I'm wicked excited for this, to get this up there and get some fishing done with it. Now, for a combo like this, I think I would most likely put something like 8-pound mono on it. I just don't have any right now. I just had 10-pound braid, and I think we're gonna start, just because it's so hot out, throw in some more finesse like skunks and stuff. So I think braid will probably do the trick. It's not super clear up there, so I'm definitely not worried about the whole clear versus green line type thing. I'm not worried about that at all. That's never been an issue of mine. But I just think a setup like this, an all-around setup, works a little bit better with mono. But we'll see. It's all I had. I think it'll work just fine.
Alright guys, so we're up at cousin Nathan's camp. You guys have seen him a bunch in the videos, but he brought me on the four-wheeler up to this little pond here, which I've never fished. He said he's fished it once. Seems like a quiet little out of nowhere spot, you know what I mean? Hi Loon. So we're gonna give it a shot. I've just got a mini yum dinger on with a 2-aught EWG. We'll see if we can catch something. Can you imagine if I just tipped us? Boy, what the hell, boy?
Are you virgin? You virgin?
She made fucking beans, what the fuck? Krusty Krab is unfair. Oops, I just waked on it.
That, dude, there's a tap.
Told ya. Little baby pickerel.
What is a pickerel?
Little baby pickerel.
Come on.
Yeah, he's gonna swim. He's hanging out now. I saw the fly too. Man, it looks high. It's all right. There's give and take to each. If it's higher, there's usually more pools for the trout to hang out in. If it's low, then you got a little more maneuverability.
Isn't it high?
I think it's a little high, yeah.
That's higher than last time.
Yeah, I think it is high. Oh yeah, it's really high. Oh! Got bit first cast. Nathan! I already got one. Yeah, little smallmouth. He chased it all the way in. Oh, there he goes. Oh, easy enough. Well, there's another catch on this little Shimano rod. I didn't think smallmouth would be all the way up here. I figured they'd be farther down where the rapids end. Oh, just got bit again. Got bit again. Now get up here. Get up here. They're biting right here. They're biting in this pool right here. Just use your spinner. And yeah, use the spinner and cast right. I'm gonna move out here. You cast right into the big pool there. I'm gonna cast right over there behind that rock. And never mind. Oh, hello, hello. I think that's a bass. I don't know if the camera caught that. He was literally right here, swimming around for his life. Holy fuck, you scared the shit out of me.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, that guy's using one. He just caught a big chub.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never caught a chub over here, but I know they're in here.
He said it was called a fall fish.
Yeah. Oh! No way, I get him in. Oh, smallmouth. Did I belly hook him?
No.
I got him. That's a good smallmouth for this little river. Any chance I get this out without pliers?
Probably.
Oh yeah, he's only got one hook. I should be able to. He's got really pretty color shit. Look at that. I've always thought river smallmouth looked a little prettier.
there's one. What do I got here? Oh, smallmouth. Good, how are you? Oh, okay. He made it in. He made it in all right.
So you caught one?
Yeah, just a little smallmouth.
Yeah. Is there anybody downstream? You know?
I haven't seen anybody go down since we've been here. If
Okay.
if there is anyone, they've been here since we got here.
I was just telling your friend, I'm putting a bobber on this, but no hook or bait.
Yeah.
I just want to tighten up the line.
Okay.
So I'm going to go down a little ways and just let her rest.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just don't want to interrupt you.
No, not at all. Not at all. He's so wholesome. I love him.
Yeah, he was like, oh, I have a hook. I just wanted to cast out my line.
Yeah. But he's like, I didn't want to bother you guys. I wanted to let you know, like, I don't give a fuck. It's public land. Do what you want. But oh my God, he's so cute. There's the down limb right over there, and I just let it drop. I dropped far enough that I couldn't even see the lure.
Is that smallmouth?
Yep.
You got three smallmouth?
Yep. I'm just casting near some cover and letting it drop. Like I said, I didn't even see him grab the jig head. I just felt it.
Yeah, I've literally never tried fishing here.
No?
No.
Well, you haven't been here that much either. You've only been, what, with me twice? Ooh, that's a nice long limb or down tree. You can see the stump here and the edge there. I guarantee there's a fish on that somewhere. Oh, I had one. Oh, I had him again. Right there. Huh?
I said, what are these sound effects?
It's the noise I make when What fish has teeth in here? There's a toothy fish in here, and it just, maybe a pickerel, I guess? But he bit the back off my plastic. Gotta be a pickerel. What the hell else would bite it off?
And that is going to wrap it up for the video today, guys. I know this one wasn't the most exciting in the world, but at the end of the day, it was mostly just trying to figure out if this setup was even worth it. And in my humble opinion, I think it totally was. For $30, if you can get a reliable Shimano combo to do some pond hopping with, I think that's a no-brainer. I thought it felt really nice. I mentioned, I can't remember if I put it in the video or not. I'm not gonna lie, the trip to my cousin Nathan's camp was probably 3 weeks ago. This video has been a bit of a pain to record, but I mentioned that the reel it felt like it was almost not sticking, but it felt like it just wasn't super smooth out of the box, like just spooling it up and going out with it immediately. It felt a little bit tight, but within 5-ish minutes of casting and reeling, that went away. It felt completely broken in, as it were. It felt really good. Again, for a $30 Shimano combo, I think it felt really, really nice. But I also want to let you guys know that, and this is going to sound funny because I'm coming off of a point where I didn't post for at least a month, but I'm going to be going dark again for a little bit, which again I find kind of funny to say. August was not my month for fishing, so I wasn't able to, even though I had the time and all that stuff to record, it just didn't work out. Every time I went out, I would just get skunked. I mean, it didn't go well, and I knew I wasn't going to make good content out of it, so I didn't try to. And my family is moving. We're moving out of my childhood home. I don't know if you guys remember like what my room looked like from previous outros and stuff like that, but there used to be a desk right there, full of stuff organized on the top of it, all in the drawers. And I used to have a desk right there. I used to have all my rods up here. I used to have a bookshelf over next to my bed, which I'm now just using like a little stand for now. But we are pretty much rocking bare bones for the next week. And then for the 2 weeks after that, we don't move into the new place. So at least my computer, my editing computer, probably my GoPro, a lot of my rods, a lot of that stuff is going to stay locked down for a couple weeks. So I'm going to have no way to record, no way to edit for a few weeks. At the place we're moving into, I went to go see it the other day. It is unbelievable. The guy, I got to meet one of the owners, and he was telling me that during the fall, but year round, he'll cast off his dock and catch smallmouth, largemouth, brown trout, rainbow trout, white perch. I mean, even if I'm not able to, I should be able to bring my kayak over there and do some kayak fishing in some of the coves around his place. But even if I don't, I should be able to make videos for you guys just off this guy's dock. It's going to be unbelievable. I'm really looking forward to it. But to get to that point, I got to go dark again, unfortunately. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it's not too long until the next one. But regardless, I will see you then. Later.